Salama kwa nini yote, jambo, Excellency, my dear brother Gatete, who just left us. I wanted to thank him for each year offering these facilities for us to meet and celebrate Kiswahili. And I think I would thank my dear brother Mwalimu, the professor who just spoke, because I was about to start my few remarks by trying to explain how does DRC fit into the Kiswahili world. DRC is known for Lingala, Lingala, which is mostly being used in music and culture. And I think the professor who just spoke before me put it quite clearly that the DRC, the Bantu community, etc., are part and parcel of the journey of the Kiswahili language. So thank you, Mwalimu, thank you, Professor, for educating me and all of us to that reality. Allow me to pay homage to the giant of Africa, His Excellency, the late Julius Karabake Nyerere, because not only is one of the founding father of the OAU, Organization of African Union, the continental unity, but is also the one with his people, with the institution of his country, really institutionalized, developed, nurtured Kiswahili, and brought it to the notoriety it enjoys today all across Africa and indeed over in other parts of the world. So let's really pay homage to this giant of Africa who gave us a fantastic legacy that we all enjoy in the continent today. And let me also pay tribute to the African Union for making Kiswahili one of the official language of our continental body, the African Union Commission. Now, the Democratic Republic of Congo, my country, is honored to participate to this event dedicated to celebrate Kiswahili and its potential in the promotion of the culture of peace in Africa and the world at large. Let me also pay tribute to UNESCO for bringing us together. And I have here one of the motto of UNESCO that says, building peace in the minds of men and women. And I think Kiswahili is doing just that. So thank you, UNESCO, for having a special event once every year. And it is on that context that the Democratic Republic of Congo is chairing the organization of those events across the world. So thank you, UNESCO, for associating us with this organization. So in addition to what my dear brother, the professor, said about the DRC and its connectivity with the Kiswahili, maybe let me share with you some few facts about our connections with Kiswahili. In the DRC, we have 26 provinces. And out of these 26 provinces, 11 provinces use Kiswahili as a language of communication, social, education, trade, and including cross-border relations with our 5 neighboring countries: Tanzania, Uganda, Burundi, Rwanda, Kenya, within the East African community. The population of these 11 provinces, and I think my brother, the professor, mentioned them, it's almost close to 60 million of Kiswahili locutors individuals speaking Kiswahili, 60 million. And 11 provinces of our country, from the eastern part of the country and southern part, it's really a very important, they have a very important connectivity with a country in the eastern part of the continent. In addition, the DRC has legally established 4 official national languages: Lingala, which you all know, Chiluba, which is my mother tongue, Kikongo, which is a very important language in the DRC, and indeed Kiswahili. So on our television official programs, Kiswahili is news, and all activities are also broadcasted in Kiswahili. And the primary school education in the 11 provinces I mentioned is conducted in Kiswahili. So thank you very much, Tanzania, for cooperating with us, providing books and all the teaching materials that are being used in 11 provinces of the DRC to teach to so many youngsters. My dear friend, as my sister from Mozambique told us, there are, of course, a little bit of competitions between the native ethnic languages and Kiswahili. Even in the 11 provinces I mentioned to you, where Kiswahili is the lingua franca, is the language of communications, the native languages are very predominant. And I think we have this in all of our countries. Even in Tanzania itself, I think if I am in Arusha, some local native languages will be commonly used by the populations. But the beauty of Kiswahili, it is a unifying factor. It has got a unifying factor, and it is a bridge builder between tribes, between community. So let me, before I close my few remarks, say that although Kiswahili is a very important instrument for understanding, dialogue, communications, but unfortunately our part of the world where Kiswahili is being spoken has been the theater of horrible tragedies that have cost the life of millions of innocent human beings, that have displaced millions and millions of innocent populations. So let's hope that as we move along, Kiswahili and other factors would help to restore peace, reconciliation, and harmony among the people of our part of the world. So let me ask you to allow for all of us to stand and observe 1 minute of silence in memory, in solidarity of all people of the African continent, including our part of the world, who have been suffering the tragedy of wars, displacement, and refugee situations. I thank you so much for your solidarity. Just 1 minute of solidarity. Thank you very much.